You're no help to me anymore. You used to concede to the children. Now I have to hire a nurse to see about you. I'm a doctor. My wife's a college professor. Our children were raised here in the north. And I don't want your southern bad grammar to rub off on them. I got to put you in a nursing home. The old lady went upstairs, packed her bags, came back downstairs with tears in her eyes, and said something to her son that she had never said before. Out of all I've done for you, you're going to do me like this. The man standing there, saturated in his arrogance, said to his mother, what have you done for me? Everything I got it all by myself. He said, when I was 15 years old and I was ready to get my first job, I went down to the corner market store and talked to the owner of the store and got myself a job all by myself. When I got ready to graduate from high school, I went down to the city college and I found the director of admission. And I talked to him and got myself into college all by myself. What have you done for me? The mother said, I promised myself that I would never tell you this. But since things are like they are, I might as well go on and tell you it is correct that you went down to the corner market store all by yourself. But what you didn't know was you went on a Saturday. But that Friday morning I went to the same store and I talked to the same man, and he promised me if I send you in that he'd give you a job. Ain't the Lord all right? It is correct that you went down to the city college all by yourself. But what you didn't know was you went on a Friday. But that Thursday morning I went to the same college and I talked to the same man, and he promised me that he'd get you an education, even if he had to pay for it out of his own pocket. Ain't the Lord all right? The young man standing there with tears rolling down his cheeks said, you mean, Mama, you did all that for me? The mama said, yeah, son. In other words, I did all the work. All you had to do was just walk on. Ain't the Lord all right? I'm gonna have children through with y'all tonight, but I got to tell you, that's how I know that some blessings I didn't have to work for, some miracle God just gave to me, and the reason why I got it is because God did all the work. All I had to do was just walk on in. How do you know it's preacher? Because one of these days I'm going to cross on over Jordan. My feet don't hit God's celestial shores. I'm going to stick my sword in the sand of time and study one no more. And when I get to glory, no work is required. I'm just going to walk on in. You'll lose yourself on in the glory. Songwriter told me when the gates swing open, go walking. Thank the Lord already. How can I walk in? Because Jesus did all the work. He did the work. One Friday morning, they put a cross upon his shoulder. They marched him up Calvary Mountain. I got to quit here. God bless your heart. Got to leave you now. But before I go, I got one more thing. I got to tell you, he did the work. They nailed his hand, riveted his feet, hung him high, spread him wide. He dropped his head in the locks of his shoulder. You know what he did to man. He died. Anybody know it? I say down in a barn tomb, but thank God for Jesus. He didn't stay dead, but early on. I heard him saying, I got all power, all power, all power, all right. And anybody praising, anybody thanking, anybody know God's gonna do the work. Anybody know God's gonna make the way. Anybody believe God's gonna turn it around. Anybody believe that God's gonna open the door. And all I'm doing is walking. With your hand on witness here. Turn to your neighbor. Look them in the eye. Look them in the face. Hold their hand. I said hold their hand. Hold it real good. Hold it real firm. Give it a good shake. And say, neighbor, don't worry about it. Stay faithful. Stay focused. Stay patient. This one is yours. All you're doing is walking. And you're one witness here. Anybody believe it? Anybody understand it? Anybody receive it? When this is just you out, you can't walk in, getting on the street. If you really believe that this one is yours, and you're about to walk in, your season of blessing, get out of your sleep. And while you're out your sleep, I just dare you to show the devil what's about to happen in your life. Get out of your pew, get out of the road, and just start walking. If somebody asks you what you're doing, just tell them I'm walking in my blessing. Walking in my miracle. You ain't walking yet. Walking in my